Alright guys, back again. So let's go ahead and talk about some unique ones. I gave you the three basic ways to factor for this unit. This is factoring by quadratic forms. In other words, you'll get a weird expression like the one I have below me right now. And you look at it and you go, there's something familiar about it. I got some 4s, 16s, 81s, you know, things that are perfect square roots there, but you start factoring it doesn't really work out right. So if you take a look at this guy, first you can see that it's a difference of two squares. We have 16 and you have 81. Those are square rootable, if that's a word. I just made it up for you guys. So if you can find 16 is a perfect square root, it's 4. And 81 is 9, so let's go ahead and write that as a difference of two squares instead of leaving it the way it is. So that's the first step. I'm trying to get as close as possible with the quadratic form. And you know the quadratic form, ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright, so here we go. So that's going to be 4x squared minus, well, 81 is going to be 9 squared. Notice I use those parentheses to make my sloppy handwriting look good. Alright, cool. So I found the difference of two squares. Now, the next step is the difference of two squares. We're going to actually write that. So it would be 4x squared in addition and 4x squared minus, just like we did with the patterns with factoring before. So I would say 4x squared plus 9. That's the first one, and then we have to do one that actually is subtracting it. So we'll say 4x squared minus 9. This is following the difference of two squares that we worked with factoring before. If you have just look up difference of two squares if you forgot how to do that, but it's following the same pattern. Now let's go ahead and keep finding the difference of two squares, but we know that we have 4x squared, and then we're going to break it down. So the first term, we just write 4x squared plus 9. And then the second half is going to follow that trinomial form, which is going to be broken down further, 2x plus 3. And then 2x minus 3. So we're breaking down that second half. All right, and that is factoring by using the quadratic form, and that's the difference of two squares. Okay, so that's the final answer. Hope that helped. Just look at the pattern, replay the video if it's confusing, and keep looking at it.